Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world, okay? So much love to you all. So 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juice little lads. Thank you, little lads, you delicious and brat. Old Bill Van's just gone up the road. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, and I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that life is also treating you most deliciously now then, or wonderfully, like I'd normally say. Now then, the weather in our neck of the woods in the old UK, well, it's not raining, it's been on and off drizzling, okay? It's about, I'd say, after 9 this evening, without looking, because I'm too busy looking at videos, my delicious babies. There we are, this is the truth, okay? But what it is, very little wind, in fact no wind, okay? So right now, even though it's been drizzling on and off, but it's no wind, no rain, okay? Still damp outside, so I'm sure it'll start up, there we are, to rain again, okay? If it's raining, do you say? Anyway, but I just want to put this out, my delicious babies. Now then, I'm not going to rest until I do it, okay? So I've got to have my, there we go, my juicy and, there we go, and delicious little shower, okay? I've had a few natters, there we go, here and there today, okay? But what it is, I need to get this out. Okay, my delicious babies. Now, I'll tell you who's in it. Oh, God bless his beautiful dear little soul. Because, you know, I love my, there we go, my UK column. I really do, you know, my delicious babies. And it's really important if you know, whatever search engine of your choice, you just type in please and thank you UK column, and then you'll come up with their site. There we are. Okay, my delicious babies. And I love my lovely, not in that way, my lovely Brian Gerrish. Oh, yes, I do. He's super duper wonderful and there we go, and super duper delicious. I just like the way it comes across. Anyway, I love them all. But anyway, the fact of the matter is, one of these dear gentlemen who I'm just going to mention now, my delicious babies, okay? Not in that way, okay? His name's Patrick, and he goes on, is his name Patrick Henderson, okay? And he goes on to UK column, okay? There we are. And, but he's talking himself as a dear gentleman to 2 other men, okay? Yes, and what it is, what you're looking for, so please and thank you for even watching my videos, okay? And, you know, well, just God bless, just please enjoy it, okay? I'm not going to say subscribe. I'm just not going to do any of this, subscribe, like, you know, I'm so thankful and grateful, but it's like, there we are, like everybody's flipping programmed, you know, programming. Oh, we've got a little puffin across the road. You know, there was a dear man who walks his little animals, and little Tiger, oh God bless him, his name was Tiger. What a beautiful little animal. He passed away, and who was left, God bless him, was little Puffin. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, so you got hard and soft anyway. So the video that you're looking for, my delicious babies, to do with BitChute now, yes? If you could please go on to there, and the actual, now you see, sometimes, now I should have said this before, my delicious babies, but you know what, I just never thought about it, my delicious little babies. It's all right, I've got an issue with my dog. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, my delicious little babies, I've got an issue with my dog and bird, okay? I was just about to say that, and look what flipping happened. Anyway, I'm not going to stop the video now. Well, anyway, what can you say, apart from a few other lights? So, there's always lights, yes? Anyway, lights at the end of the tunnel. Anyway, I should have said this before, but sometimes, you see, a BitChute is not like YouTube, okay? See, like with YouTube, you can type in so many things, yes? And what it is that you, one way or another, you'll be able to, there we go, get the information. But on BitChute, I should have said it a long time ago, Jesus to me, but I just never thought at the time, so silly me, I'm very sorry, okay? Mad as Sugar Babies. Anyway, seems to be some, what do we call it? I've just got modifications, shall we say. My delicious little babies. And maybe not everything is, shall we say, that you'd be able to view, there we are, like you used to view, you know. Like it's classed as, especially in the past 2 years, you know, if you could click on a certain video on BitChute and then it'll say, well, not in your country. You see, my delicious baby. So where have we heard this before? We've heard this from France. Where else have we heard it from? Russia, China. Oh, we hear quite a lot, don't we, my delicious babies? So, you know, for some, they can see something. For others, they cannot. Do you see? Anyway. But this uploader, anyway, you should be able to find it really easily. There we go. Please and thank you, my delicious babies. Okay, you only have to scroll down, and then there we are. Then you'll find it. Okay, but the uploader, not in that way, is called Disinformation. Sorry, do forgive me. Take two, start again. That doesn't mean literal, by the way. Okay, disinformation, disinformation. And the video should read, please and thank you, my delicious babies, the end of COVID, okay? COVID, my delicious babies, yes? The narrative act, number 1, hyphen, setting the stage, part 1. So I shall just repeat that once again, my delicious little babies. The end of COVID, okay? The narrative, act 1. You know, it sort of sounds like, I don't know if you've ever watched that film. In fact, I sang a little bit of one of the songs, okay? Sister Act. Okay, my delicious little babies. Anyway, the narrative, act 1, setting the stage, part 1. You know, I will follow him wherever he may go. I love that song. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, although I've got to be honest with you, my delicious babies, they're not very keen on Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, I used to love her, you know, as you know, in films, but nah. Haven't liked her for quite some time now. Do not like her energy, put it that way, okay? Some may say working, there we go, for the wrong side. Do you get me? Anyway, so this is anti-disinformation, the end of COVID. Repeat once again. The narrative, act 1, hyphen, setting the stage, part 1. Okay, my delicious babies. That's on BitChute. And this uploader, not in that way, has 8,253 subscribers. So I should just repeat that once again. 8,253,000 subscribers. Okay, so we're going to tick that off. That's the end. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, my delicious babies. It's a rather long, it is rather long, so I've got to be honest with you, my delicious little babies. It's rather long, okay? But there we go. It's well worth a listen. But I love my little Patrick. Not in that way, but I love my little Patrick. Do you understand me? And he's talking to 2 other men, yes? Ah, lovely gentleman. Dear little Patrick, yes? And then he's talking to them. But yes, very interesting. I've never seen these two men before. Mad Delicious Babies, I've never seen them. Now then, one last thing I want to say before I leave the old dog and burn my video, Mad Delicious Babies. So I was just going to say this. So I ordered a taxi earlier, okay, Mad Delicious Babies, and you see me. I mean, I've got no problem, to go on a bus, I'd say occasionally. I'm not really one for buses. I mean, when I was little, yes, of course you're going to town. There we are. You do all these things. You can walk into town, like, where I've lived, you could just walk in. Do you see what I mean? Because you used to be able to do that. But then as time went on, it was sort of at a distance. So it's like everything was being pushed further and further out. Do you see my delicious little babies? Yes. Anyway, so I ordered a taxi, right? Now, the way that this one works is it goes, hola, Spanish, hello. Do you know what I mean? Yes? And then it goes, my name, okay? Carla. And then it says, where do you want to be picked up from? So everything is, you do not talk to anybody, my delicious babies, because in the old UK, there's a lot of, taxi firms now where you do not, physically talk to somebody. What I mean by physical is not like in your birth race, it's like over a dog and burn. You do not talk to them, just like these companies with direct debits and all this shit, yes? So anyway, so he turned up, right? Now I get a message to say what car registration, what colour car, what everything, yes? But of course, to make a booking, you do not talk to anybody, okay? So anyway, so he turned up anyway, and he dialed me a number, And so, I waved. Do you see what I mean? Say, okay, well, I'm here. Hello. Do you say? Anyway, he sort of parked, he was grey, but then he parked alongside a white car. And anyway, and I went, do you know what I mean? As if to say, well, come a little bit closer. Not in that way, not in that way. Come a little bit closer. Sorry, let's rewind and start again. In other words, well, why must I, being the customer, have to walk to a taxi? So I got into the taxi, right? Now then, I had no issue. I actually happened to know him, okay? I've seen him before, God bless, okay? In fact, I bought him some black plums, and I bought myself a punnet of black plums, okay? Because the black ones are always best, like black grapes and things like that, okay? That's the way I've always found it, my delicious babies. Others may disagree, but to me, they seem to be, like blackberries, blueberries, all these sort of things. There we are, seem to be much better, and we used to go bramble picking when I was little. Okay, over at my dear Nana's and my dear Granda's. Oh, how I love them so, God bless them. And, for my beautiful dear little Nana, it's her birthday today. She would have been 98. Oh, God bless her. Yeah, how I love her so. I've already sang happy birthday, there we are, twice. And, yeah, beautiful memories, so beautiful. Not like what we got now. Anyway. And so I got him a punnet of black plums, just as a gift. You gift it to someone, yes, but I made a point to your taxi driver there, okay? And I said, please, do not go down this road, because sometimes other taxi drivers over the years, there we are, they try it. I keep getting 5 years, okay? It's like they want you to walk, there we go, to them, just like the politicians, a putrid piece of shit. It's like they want you to come to them, forgetting that the service. So when I got into a taxi this evening, I just made a point, there we go, of explaining it. Do you see? And I just said, look now, I said, it's not for me, there we go, to walk to you. I said, I am a paying customer. I said, to me, there we go, you're acting like, a politician. You see? I said, but you must remember, I said, yes, you're helping me, but I'm helping you, and so are the customers. I said, so therefore, I said, do not come this with me. And we are. And that is what simply what I said. Simple things. Do you see? And he went, oh, I'm sorry, like that. She says to me, but that's not the point. You see, you got your really lovely taxi drivers, mad, delicious little babies, there we go. Then you got your flipping, you know, the ones who, there we go, the one who flipping come, think that they're better, you know, just like the flipping putrid politicians. Well, they're not, okay? And I put up a video just recently. It was really odd, that, but strange, but I put up a video to do with Uber. Okay, mad, delicious little babies, there we go. Ding, ding, dong, dong. Everybody must use their noddles, not being rude. Okay, you see, it seems to me as if they seem to think that, you know, they're on the better, there we go, the better side. Well, they're flipping effing well not. Do you see? And this is, there we go, where it's going. Maybe too much television, programming. Anyway, and just to end, I've got excellent news. So my youngest, oh, beautiful. How I love both my daughters so, but my youngest and beautiful little daughter, oh, guess what? Everybody mad, little babies. Well, she's passed an exam. Okay, mad, little babies. And by the way, it's not something that she's... anyway... But anyway, the fact of the matter is she's doing something else which happens to be business studies. You know, it's like she doesn't want to have to be answering to somebody. You know, just like when we look at the old pandemic where we had individual, there we go, businesses who was not part, there we go, of the corporation. There we go, very strong across my back, okay, my shoulders. And of course they weren't parties, but of course, you know, they just wanted to destroy them. Do you see? There we are. Okay? So, no, she doesn't want to be working for nobody. And she certainly doesn't want travel and tourism. You know, like when we go back to when I mentioned on one of my videos, you know, that these, oh, you're all right, you're right. Oh, lots of love. Oh, lots of love. You're right. I'm doing, yeah. I'm doing my video. Oh, I love ya. Oh, good night. Oh, my beautiful little neighbours over the back. Sorry, Madge, but oh, they're so beautiful. What a beautiful little family. Okay, that's the little family with little scruff. Oh, they're so beautiful. Sorry, I do get distracted, Madge, but you know what? That makes my heart sing. You know, when you're having an interaction with somebody, you know, who's real life, not flipping AI. Jesus, mate. Anyway. So yes, getting back to what I was just saying. So yes, you know, I mean, she's not interested in all that, my youngest daughter. You know what I mean? Like you pass with flying colours, you know. But well, yes. And God bless her. And I said, well, yes. Well, she would do. You know, I'm not saying that to be bragging or to be, there we are, big-headed or anything like that. I do not mean that. Mad little babies, but you see, when you got my genes and you got the father, there we go, the father's genes, well, what are you going to get? There we go, ding, ding, dong, dong, there we go, you're going to get two bright little young lasses, do you see? That's the way it goes, okay? So that's not being nasty, mad little babies, okay? But, you know, when we look at, let's just say, you know, where, and like I said, I did a different video, okay, where, you know, the putrid and little lackeys, okay, only ones who have not been jabbed, pilots, cabin crew, there we go, all of that, flying them around when they're telling us about the epoxy green, there we go, what they want. Do you see my delicious little babies? There we go. See, I'm all cold again. My shoulders went up again. Do you see? But my little daughter, God bless her beautiful dear little son. No, she's past it. There we go, with flying colours. Okay? But at the end of the day, there we go. But at the end of the day, God bless her, and my beautiful little baby. Who's that? Oh, that's just my beautiful little neighbours who just walked up with little Scruff, the little husband, wife and daughter. Oh, they're so beautiful. Such a beautiful and dear little family, you know. And they've got everything. They've got little Scruff, you know, the little animal. They've got little rabbits, little pussycats. Oh, so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Okay, I'll get back to them shortly. So sorry about that, Martin. I do get distracted sometimes. Anyway, but this is in a beautiful way. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm never ever, and I've always said it, I'm never ever going to ignore, there we go, my beautiful dear little neighbours, you know. And I've got every different neighbour that you can think of. I've got African, English, Romanian, Polish, Spanish, Syrian. I've got every different type of different nationality on my road. Jesus, mean, and I love them to my heart. I really, there we go. I really do, you know. And I'll always hug them and give them a kiss on the cheek. Jesus, mean, they're just so beautiful. Do you see? And that's priceless. Okay, so when you got all this AI where nobody has no contact, I was going to say the word, it begins with a B and ends with an S, and no, it isn't a D before the S, okay, it's a K. Okay, my delicious babies, okay, let's just imagine two, there we go. My delicious babies, then you're going to get there, okay. So yeah, so no, me, my beautiful little daughter, she's not, no. She wants, there we go, stick to her business. Do you see what I mean? But when you see what the putrid did in 2020, you know, locking all the flipping world down, piece of shit, just so that they could flipping enrich themselves, fly around the world and get the putrid little lackeys, the governments, there we are, to do all these nasty and putrid things. But anyway, they didn't care, because when you look at them, when you look at all of them, really, there's very few, there we go, have come out of office, and for all of them, they're still there, aren't they? So it's like they've got no skin on their face, old-fashioned, there we go, Jamaican saying. But you know, I always say, I'm not inciting anything, my delicious little babies, no, I'm not. But let's just say, revenge is a dish best eaten cold. And you'll find, my delicious little babies, that, well, watch the flicks. And I do not have to do nothing, my delicious little babies. You see, you just have to see when the word, there we go, when the word gets out properly. There we are. Rivers of blood. Watch, there we go, watch the flicks. Okay, my delicious baby, so that's the end of my video. So to my beautiful little daughter, and I'll send her the video, congratulations and celebrations, you know, because she's like working and stuff at the moment. She's amazing. But yeah, she just wasn't interested in that, you know. But then again, I wouldn't want any of my beautiful little daughters, once again, how I love them, sir, to work for the putrid, you know. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Because, you know, as we very well know, they like a little bit of young stuff. There we go, don't they? My delicious little babies, you know. So like, you know, you can get these young air hostesses, you know, and they go on to the planes and, you know, they just, there we go, just want to do a normal job, you know. Amazing what happens, isn't it? My delicious little babies, there we go, in many trades. Anyway, so until my next video, my delicious babies, I do apologise when me old dog and burn dropped. Well, there's nothing I could do about that, my delicious babies. It's something what happened, yes, but I wasn't going to stop, there we go, my video. I refused to, but something's made me, there we are, just put this out tonight, okay? But I also want to keep my memories with my beautiful little youngest daughter, you know. She's passed her exam, flying colours. There we go, God bless her. But she still wants to do business. Do you see to me? Not, do you get me? Not what I'm talking about, yes? You see, this is what happened in 2020, but of course it was all leading up, you see, because anyone, there we go, has got a brain who wasn't passed, like I said, there we go, the corporations, well, they not alike. They did not like. Do you see? Anybody who can, there we are, have a business for themselves and think for themselves instead of having a chain, you know, like a chain. I'm in chains. A bit like that. Do you see? Ah, delicious little babies. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that because you know what? I'm going to go. Okay? Anyway, so you just please and thank you, you know, wherever you are in the world, wishing you a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are, my delicious little babies, okay? Because you only get one life. Feel the love, okay? And please, you know, give a listening ear. It's also very welcomed, okay? And please take care of yourselves and please take care of others. And an apple a day keeps the doctor away, just like a smile a day keeps the doctor away, okay, my delicious babies? And please, you know, I want to send you all bright blessings, peace, love and harmony. There we go, to each and every one of you who even listen to me. God bless you, okay? Because you're so beautiful and wonderful, there we go, and delicious. And I love you, sir, okay? And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends, to some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy, and super duper delicious, and that you love them so. Remember the batteries, my delicious little babies, you know, these putrid little electric vehicles now, okay? Little Lego cars and vans, I call them. Well, lights out, my delicious babies. That's all I have to say. I'll get proved, there we go, right, okay? Not that I wish to say I told anybody so, it's just that, there we go, we'll see, won't we, my delicious babies? So until my next video, okay, sending you all so much love. Good night and God bless, okay? But to any of you out there, if you catch a taxi or anything like that, please make them come to you. You make them come to you, okay? Because you are the one, there we go, ka-ching, paying for that service. There we are, all called here, okay? It's not for you to walk to them. There seems to be a theme, there we are, that I've been seeing, yes? And it's something, there we go, brainwashing, indoctrination, that I'm not alike it. Okay, my delicious babies, okay? Always remember the taxi driver. Taxi driver's turned up rather a lot, hasn't he? And if you look at films, you know, like where you've got the man who sits in the driver's seat while somebody else, there we go, does the dirty work, and then, there we go. Anyway, I just thought I'd leave you with that. So, good night. God bless to you, my delicious, beautiful little babies, okay? But I just wanted to put that video out. Please listen to that video. It's, there we go. It's so important, you know. And I'm just going to keep doing it. There we are. And I'm not going to let it rest, okay? Because if we let it rest, then we say, well, there we are. They've won. They ain't won at all. Like I said, we've won. But we just got to, unfortunately, go through all of this shart and watch the shart show. There we are. And that's what it is, okay? So if they just accept, there we go, that they've lost. Okay, there shouldn't be winners or losers, there we are. But they didn't mind when they were winning with what they were doing with the old jab, 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 jib, jib. Do you see what I mean? Jib, jab, sorry. So they didn't mind that, did they? Do you see what I mean? So they may have thought they won there, but they're flipping, there we are, they've lost as a whole. Because you know what they did? Through their greed and their nastiness and their putridness, there we are, is that so many now have woken up. There we are, backfired, big time, good, good. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, bang, bang, dun, 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 dun. Do you see? Okay? That's what we do. Positive mental attitude at all times. That doesn't mean no, by the way, it's just, you know, I'm just doing it, yes? You know, we just keep it going, we ramp it. They want to ramp, there we go, we ramp. Do you see what I mean? There we are, okay? Otherwise, you may as well just say forget it. And we're never going to say that. Because guess what? There we go, we're stronger than that. Okay, my delicious little babies, there we are. There we are. So much stronger than them. Okay? So, like I said, we've already won, but they're just going to keep on all cylinders. Bang, 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 bang. Firing it. Okay? And they think they're clever? They ain't that flipping that clever. Not when they got all your man in suits there, whistling flutes, all talking the same way, doing the same thing. Just like flipping little robots. Jesus me. Yes? Let's watch where all of these are. There we are in 5 years' time. My delicious babies. There we are. Let's just look. Okay? I'd say that for most, they'd be on their effing knees. There we are. On their effing knees. So they may have the pound, ka-ching, pound, shilling and pence. But guess what? They're on their knees. There we are, because nobody wants to talk to them. Because they're dirty, filthy scum. And what they've done, there we are. And they've allowed this to go out into not only our country, every single putrid government has allowed this putrid shit, and I'm not going to let it go. Let me tell you, I make it, there we go, my mission. Do you see? I will not shut my mouth. And I will not be quiet because there we are, because somebody wants me to be quiet. F off nicely. Very effing nicely. Okay? Because I ain't going to do it. Not when I know who I know. Who very sadly, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, what I know. Okay? No. And it's very, there we are, personal to me. Do you see? So I ain't going to let this go. Not a chance. And of course, there's more of, there we are, me. Who also, there we are, feels the same. There we go. Same way. Do you see? So as long as we've got our energy, all of us, yes? Let me tell you, they ain't going to flipping beat us. I do not care who they are. Because like I said, take the flipping change away from them. Ka-ching. What are they? Little manny little suits. Getting others, there we go, to do the effing dirty work. That's all they are. I'm not going to say no more. Good night. God bless my delicious babies, because we are in the UK, okay? So much love. Take care. Please do rest well. Please do sleep well. I'm not shouting at you, my delicious babies, yes, but you know what? I've got nothing more to say. God bless my delicious babies. You know, blood and bandages. Do you understand what I mean? It's just a saying, isn't it? It's the way it goes. Good night. God bless. Much love. Thank you for listening.